As Larissa mentioned, my name is Steve Raddick. I work at Booz Allen Hamilton, and I lead our social media practice, which encompasses anything that you guys probably do or talk about or hear about from your clients or hear about from the people you work with. We have somebody looking at that. And I'm here because always learning about social media, and within my company, people say, oh, Steve's our social media expert, and I hate it when they refer to that, because I look out in the crowd here and I see people that I talk to on Twitter and that I read their blogs, and I feel like I'm nothing compared to the people that are in the crowd, and especially up on the panel here. So what I want to do is be your advocate for the people on the panel here, get at the questions that you guys have, get answers to those questions from the panelists, and hopefully have a nice little debate up here, and it's not an echo chamber of social media is great and we all love it and let's go back to our clients and talk about it. So I want to hit at some issues, and to get us started, I looked at the title of this event, and we're all here for Government 2.0. Now my definition of Government 2.0 is probably different from anyone else's in the crowd, and everyone else probably has their own definition. What I want to know is what the panelists think. How do you define Government 2.0? When someone says that term, and Mark, you had a very popular column about getting rid of the term altogether and trying to come up with a new term for it. So what was the results of that, and what do you think Government 2.0 is?
Didn't take. That article was very popular and it had no effect whatsoever because I'm still using the term Government 2.0. It is just, that term is not going away, unfortunately. What do I think it means? I guess that's a very good question. I'm not really sure. I think it's so broad, it's really hard to sum it up. But I think the simplest thing that it means is that people that work in the government or with the government or who want to know more about what's going on in the government simply can use technology, use social software technologies to interact with each other better. I think it really is probably that simple.
And I apologize, I assume that everyone knows one another because I look and see so many familiar avatars out here, but I passed up the intros for everyone. This is Mark Drapeau, who gave you his definition of Government 2.0. He writes a column on Government 2.0, whatever we want to call it, for Mashable, and he is, let me get this right, the Associate Research Fellow at the National Defense University. Mark, did you have anything to add to that?
The National Defense University is an educational institution that is run by the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and we're based at Fort Leslie McNair in lovely southwest DC, right near the new baseball stadium. And so I work at a think tank there that works on the intersection between national security policy and science and technology. And so my background's largely animal behavior and evolution and ecology, actually, but I got interested in '08 with social media and started studying that as a national security policy issue and wanted to